Well, it's official. We're leaving Africa. We are England bound in only 5 days from now. A bit earlier than expected. It's December 15th now, and we're leaving on December 20th. But
Your tooth.
what's that?
Your tooth is the catalyst.
My tooth was the catalyst, but has nothing to do with why we're actually leaving. The whole point of this trip was self-awareness. That was from the very beginning, that was the primary driving force, is just having time to pull myself out of society, pull myself out of the everyday of job and money and social obligations and all of that, and just sit on a bike, work my ass off 8 hours a day, pedaling around a place and confronting fear after fear, internally and externally, as whenever the opportunity came up, and diving back into my psyche and figuring out how I want to spend my life. And I figured it out. I know what I want to do with my life. I know what I want to create. It's way outside the scope of this little clip here. But it has everything to do with producing high quality, good food, fitness, accommodation, hospitality, that whole realm tied into one, bringing people I love together, terraforming environments, getting some science stuff going with some hydroponics and aquaponics systems. Long story, big vision, but a clear vision, finally. And so, I won't go into what's in store for us now. I'll go back into what this trip's all about, why we're calling it quits now, and what I've learned that I feel justifies cutting the trip off here in Harare, Zimbabwe, and going back to a different life. And it all starts with self-awareness, as I said, but it all goes into my ambitions and my desires and what I want, and a later picture in life. Because I love cycling, I love adventuring, I love meeting different people and learning over and over and over again how good the world is to you and how most people in the world are good, and seeing how other people live and how they eat and how they go about life and what they believe and the way they see the world and the problems they have to deal with. I love that. It's amazing, and I can learn exponentially faster doing that than living, a conventional modern life. But we're definitely not going to live anything inside the realm of conventional anytime soon still. But the reason I can't accelerate towards my goal is because I want to build and to produce. Through this journey of self-awareness, I found that that's what makes me the most happy. That's what I see in my future. And to build and produce, you need stability in geographic stability. I can't build and produce anything if I have to pack up my whole home, put on the bike, and move on the next day. Maybe at some point in my life that nomadic lifestyle will capture me again, and I'll go on another long extended journey, bike journey of some sort. We'll go on short ones all the time. We have all the equipment now and forever, so it'll definitely be a part of my life. But I don't know when the next, or if ever, a really long extended journey is in the works. But the most important thing, I think, that's going to impact me the most, self-awareness on a macro level, but on a micro, day-to-day level, as far as my personal happiness goes, is just, for the rest of my life, I've cultivated an unmovable gratitude for the opportunity that I was just born into, the life lottery that I won, with amazing parents who love me and care for me and help me realize my dreams, a supportive family who cares for me and loves me and has been around and gave me stability and an identity, and a home that I can identify with, that's safe and has good economy and limitless potential and resources. And so that, just that alone, and in a country where I can feel safe 99.99% of the time, and where I can own property and know that I'm going to keep owning that property, and that a government will stand up for me and allow me, to that ownership is permanent and secure, so that I can invest time and energy into cultivating that. All of that gratitude will never cease in my life, and I need only remind myself of the lives that have crossed mine on this journey and for the last 3 or 4 years of traveling around, to really bring back into focus how lucky I am, and that feeling of gratitude. I think that is the most unbeatable thing. I don't think you can feel gratitude and hate at the same time. I don't think you can feel gratitude and fear, because gratitude extends into something bigger, something larger than yourself, something to be thankful for beyond just the products of your own work. And so I think that's really important, and that's something that can never be taken away from me. I can never become if I chose to become, ungratuitous about, I don't know how you'd say that, but to lose the gratitude that I've cultivated while I'm here. But I think it's impossible. I'll always be grateful, no matter how bad it gets in my life. I'll always be grateful for these first 24 years of life that, very few people in history will ever have it as easy as I have had it. I mean, very, 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 very few people. And likely, if you're watching this video, very few people in history prior to your generation ever had it this easy as you do. I mean, it's a beautiful time in the world, and I don't feel as though I can capitalize to my maximum potential while I'm moving and living nomadically. And when I'm out of money. I'm also lucky in the sense that I have credit cards, and if I really wanted to, I could get loaned a sum of money from my parents, my friends, other members of my family. I could keep this trip going, could pay it back later, fully confident I could do that. So we're not stopped by money necessarily, but we want to produce money, not just spend money, because in terms of, modern day life, money isn't so essential and so important, but how you look at money is of even greater importance, because if you look at it as a need rather than as a product, as something you're striving for, rather than a product of work you do, then it'll never be a good relationship, and it'll never be as much of it and in as much abundance as it could be. And so, but also shunning money completely and saying that, I don't need money, I don't, whatever, that kind of view on things. I don't think that's healthy either. I think money is a creation unit. I look at every dollar as a creation unit. It has a power to create things in the world, to motivate people, to inspire energy, it has a lot of really deep power because we believe in it. And so I think developing a healthy relationship with it has been just another tier of this journey. And now, at this point in time, I've tweaked it just enough from striving for it to striving for something else, but still keeping in mind how I can make money a product of that strive. That it's just another sign that I think I'm ready to move on to the next chapter. So that's it. We're on to the next chapter. We're rolling, and this will probably be the first daily vlog that happens. I'll compile lots of other vlogs from the trip that I've put together. Haven't had an opportunity to. This is the first time we've had good Wi-Fi in ages, but I'll compile a lot of vlogs and stories and interesting things from the Africa trip, but this will be #1 daily vlog for the next 365 days. Every single day I'll be vlogging. I'll be showing the evolution of Elevate the Earth foods, Elevate the Earth fitness, and so it's going to be a journey, and it's going to be a journey that I want you, if you're taking the time to watch this, if you made it this far in the video, I know you're probably going to be part of my life in some capacity, and I want you to be a part of this journey in any way you can, so hit me up. And if you want to know what I'm getting up to, if you want to talk, if you have ideas, if you have whatever words that you want to share, I would love it. Please give me a shout. Yeah, so that's it. We're gonna pack all this stuff up. We have to get all of this stuff into bike boxes, which we have to get, and into other boxes and bags, and then we have to get this little lady and myself onto planes in the next couple days. I have to get a filling for my tooth that I have a hole in, and then we're going to London. We're going to England for Christmas, and Boise, Idaho. I will see you very soon. I'm coming home, we're coming home, and we're coming home for good. Peace.